What's up, everyone? This is Zarina, your Upland newbie, bringing you the floor today, April 7th, in all Upland cities. So, some interesting news to report. I did go ahead and go to Discord and go to I think it's like technical bugs channel, and reported the fact that I was not able to buy the $16 property that Alchemy had posted in San Francisco, and I wasn't able to buy earlier a $4 property it might be that not. Yeah, that's $4 one. That $4 property. It is still there, but that's a different one, I think, actually, by a different player. Anyways, I wasn't able to buy a $4 property earlier. I kept getting an error message from the PayPal service saying service not available or service unavailable, which is an issue I've heard that other people are getting too. So I hope that that gets fixed and that it's not an ongoing thing. I've heard of some players who still aren't able to get verified or even sell their properties for USD. So hopefully these things do get taken care of. But as far as this property in San Fran for $21, this one now is a different player selling it than Alchemy. And now that one might be a little bit more because I heard the player is jailed. And when you are a jailed player in Alcatraz and Upland, they charge extra fees on top of the property. So that one might be a little bit more expensive. However, above that $21 one, there are some more properties in the $20 range. So once again, San Francisco's taking a dive in the floor, hitting the 20s. People are selling, getting, fiating out some money, which is okay. The UPX end is $36,000, so you can still buy for USD and get a flip over in the UPX range and make some money there. Some other things I want to note is that I continue to list the FSA minting property and the non-FSA minting property prices for LA and Detroit so that we can keep up with them as new players, for especially new players like myself, to see the evolution of how fast the property prices actually raise from the FSA end to the secondary floor. Because right now the FSA properties are around 6,000 UPX, 6,099 UPX in LA, which is a little over 2,000 UPX difference, right, between the secondary market. And the non-FSA is 8,700, which is above the secondary market. But even that being said, you might want to keep looking to say, hey, well, maybe I don't want to buy that secondary one that's at the floor if I can mint over here for 8,700 in maybe an area that might be better. So you might compare neighborhoods, just check out maybe this is still a better deal for people who are new. We don't know, just evaluate those things. But the other thing I thought was good to keep in mind is how far behind FSA players are with their floor. Because right now the $6,000 or 6,000 UPX range is just, it's not super far behind, but it's far enough behind to kind of keep in mind, because if you're buying properties on the secondary market at $8,399, there is someone right behind you who's buying properties for $6,000, and that's why I think it's important for us to keep an eye on that, so we can just kind of understand when we price our properties who's really behind us, and what are they able to sell their properties for. There's always, of course, the people who bought for 500 or minted properties a long time ago, and those FSA players who 6 months from now are going to be selling for the USD and maybe drop that floor. So I just think it's a good idea to kind of just keep an eye, know what's happening there on the mint floor until there's not, until it's so significant or so insignificant of a difference that we just don't care anymore because they're so up there. But so for the time being, let's keep an eye, because look at Detroit. They're buying at $1,700, those FSA players, and the floor on the secondary market is $5,000. So if you think about it, while you're buying your properties at $5,000, of course there's somebody who might be like, yeah, I'll just go ahead and drop the floor to $3,000 because I feel like it, because I just want to make a quick 1,000 UPX. So just keep in mind, how the floors might change that way. We do have some reds going over on the dollar sides. Some people drop their prices over there on the dollar end. So this might, of course, be a good time to go ahead and look and see what's happening. There's some chatter about a new city coming up, maybe this month, maybe next. So wait for bargains too, and wait and see if people do raise those floors. One last thing, I'm not sure if I already mentioned this because I am fasting and my mind is not as concise as it maybe is normally when I've had a lot of sugar. But if I didn't already mention that, in the Upland Brew on Discord. So the Upland Brew has a daily post as well, like a PDF and also a website. We'll put out Upland news, and I think it's really great. I love following it. And in there now you can catch some of my daily posting of the floor prices. So that'll be in the morning time. I've started picking those out AM. So in the AM, and these prices right now are in the PM after I get off work and have time to look them up again. So you can now check me out or check out the prices twice and find out what's happening in the day in the Upland Brew on Discord, or you can come on over on my YouTube channel and later at night and check it out too. Check them out both and really see how Upland's working. All right, happy hunting. Sorry for the longer video. I will see you all in Upland.